Wall planks are an excellent exercise for getting some pelvic floor work done with some upper back strength. Everybody thinks of floor planks as the thing that you should be working on to improve your strength, but underestimate how nicely you can do them against a wall, and it's a lot more convenient than having to find a bit of floor. One of my customers just always does them at the bottom of her stairs every time she has to go up, and just gets 2 or 3 done here and there through the day, and they build up really fast for your strength. So I like to start quite close to the wall with your hands shoulder width apart, really easy, and make your first couple nothing to do with core and all to do with getting some movement between your shoulder blades. It's where most of us get quite stiff. You also want to make sure that you're not leading with your head. You're leading with your eyes and chin straight ahead, as if you were going to touch the tip of your nose onto the wall. And just get that nice movement, feeling yourself stretching across your pecs and getting between your shoulder blades. They're lovely for a gentle stretch, nose touching right to the wall. Then to make them an arm and core challenge, take one small step back and now stretch your arms forward, lean into the wall. So that if you didn't have your hands out, you would fall forward. Now when you do your wall plank, you're going to feel a stretch down the backs of your legs. Your heels might just start to lift. And now you've got to use your arms to push you away. And if you really try to take the tip of your nose to the wall, you'll find at that point there, you can feel your core muscles kicking in, the abdominals and the pelvic floor. Now you'll notice I'm slightly edging my hands down to find the sweet spot where I can feel the weight is being taken through my arms, and I've got a nice little shiver in my abdominals. If you're not naturally good at pelvic floor, you might just want to think pelvic floor as you go in and out. But you should feel that if you were to let go, you would crush your head rather fast against the wall. Next step to make it a bit harder, go on your tiptoes. Now your body weight's going to be heavier as you come in, and you're going to have to push a lot harder to get away. And you might want to start using your breath here. So lower yourself in, take a breath, and as you breathe out, think tummy, pelvic floor, and push with your arms. So lower yourself in, touch your nose, have a breath, and push yourself away. And then your next progression is to step a little step back on your tiptoes. Now your body's going to be heavier, just to warn you, and you're going to need a lot more control of your arms, and push back. Now your temptation here will be to duck your head and put your head on the wall. That's too easy. You want to keep the nose tip going in, have a breath, push out. And you can see I've almost gone a little bit too far for my own strength. That shiver, I'm starting to feel that in my back rather than in my abs. So I just need to edge back in a little, and I'm looking for that sweet spot where it's all about the arms and the abs. It's not about the back and the neck. I'm on it now. So now I can do a good dozen of these. Don't let anybody persuade you that the wall planks aren't as hard as the floor planks. They really can be very effective and so much more convenient to do. I also really like them if you're trying to think about your pelvic floor more, because the focus is on the technique, not about the heaving off the floor. So keep that in mind as well. Enjoy.